Hey, good morning, Wojak ETH community. Today is December 6th, 2025. Um, Saturday. Weekend trading is always light, so not much movement. I know that it's frustrating that we thought we are at the end of the bear cycle, and we would expect Bitcoin to cross 100,000 by now. But it's frustrating to see that Bitcoin is still going sideways, and Wojak is, as always, follows Bitcoin and moves in bigger increments than Bitcoin. So I personally picked up some more Wojak overnight. At these prices, any money that I can free up, I'm gonna put into Wojak. It's truly really the deal of the lifetime. But again, no financial advice. Do your own research, please. I'm doing what I think is best for me and my family. You have to um, develop your own strategies. Most important is, if you don't believe in the project, don't buy into it, because it's going to be a long term hold for me, because I believe in the meme. I think it's the most valuable meme, and eventually millions of people all over the world, they're going to buy into this meme, because they identify with this meme, just like me. I personally identify with the meme. um, and what I think Wojak meme is that represents a young man or woman, or it could be mid-age like me, who has been trying all his life, um, try to do the right thing. Not saying that he's able to do the right thing, but at least he knows the difference between right and wrong, and he tried to do the right thing, but one reason or another always fails and ends up in a very bad life situation. That's Wojak. I'm not talking about if you willingly just throwing your life away by abusing drugs, or just doing crime, things that are wrong, you still doing them. I don't think that meme is for such people. That's why I'm kind of glad that there are vamp tokens on Solana created by these very unscrupulous people. Many of them are serial scammers that they take pleasure in scamming people and taking their hard-earned money away, because they probably get some kind of high from that. To see other people suffering, to see that they're able to outsmart people who are unsuspecting of their plots, their scams. And I don't think our community represents such mentality. So I'm so glad, and I know there are people who left the ETH community to join those Solana scams, because they are just lured away by the potential of 10x gain in 7 days or whatnot. And I'm glad, because I don't think they fit in the ethos of the true ethos of the Wojak meme. And again, to reiterate, that meme represents um, someone who's been trying all their lives but still fails. You know, and if you are such person, I think Wojak is for you. And if you truly believe it, Wojak is a long term hold for me. I'm gonna, even if the price holds, reaches $1, I think I'll hold at least half my bag. And the only reason I'm selling the other half, at around that price, is because I want to buy back more when the price drops, which eventually will. Um, so I know that I've been talking a lot about these knockoffs on Solana, and a lot of people thinking we should dismiss them, because they are really functioning as a free advertisement for the real Wojak on ETH. I beg to differ. In my mind, I have no doubt that we are hurt, you know, uh, by these knockoffs. The brand power was somehow somewhat hurt by the knockoffs. It's kind of like Louis Vuitton. I remember 10 years ago, the founder, the chairman and CEO of Louis Vuitton, I think his name is Bernard. He used to be the richest man in the world. and he went to visit China. And during one of the press conferences he held, he spotted a fake Louis Vuitton bag being carried by one of the attendees. And, in front of the cameras, he just called out to this person and saying, hey, you're carrying a fake Louis Vuitton bag. This is not condoned by Louis Vuitton. You should take it off and just destroy it. And, at that time I was thinking, this guy was worth hundreds of billions of dollars. A VIP of VIPs, really one of the richest men in the world at that time. Why would he even care, like a average Chinese person carrying a fake bag, and to a certain point to call her out in front of the world? It seems like making a mountain out of a molehill. It shouldn't be such a big deal. Even if there's some kind of damage to the brand, to his net worth, is minuscule. But now I see, when you have a brand that's world renowned, that's over 100 years, you want to protect it, against these vamp attacks, these knockoffs. Because the people who use these knockoffs, they might do it out of ignorance, or some non-nefarious reasons. And when their products fell apart after using it for 1 day or 2 days or 3 days, or their friends saw that the knockoff is just in junk quality, they associate the brand Louis Vuitton with bad quality. And same thing with us, with the Wojak on ETH. Even though we are not out there to scam people, but these criminals, scammers, they're using the Wojak brand to scam people. And when people lose whether it's hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars to these scams, they and their family and their friends, not only they lose the money they would have spent on the real Wojak, they will become angry towards the Wojak brand. And that hurts us, our brand, in the long run. And that's why, I reached out to Troll on ETH community 2 days ago, just to show them that, I'm standing together with them in fight against these vamp tokens, because they suffered more than we did. The Solana Troll really destroyed their brand. But I believe it's only temporary, because eventually the genuine Troll is going to come back. Just like, even though the knockoff Wojak on Solana is twice our market cap right now, but eventually, the real one, the genuine one, is going to triumph. But we need to stand in solidarity, with the genuine people in this space. There are just so many scammers and unscrupulous people in crypto. It's really tainting the whole reputation of the crypto industry. That's why, speak up. It's very disheartening for me to see that Wojak Coin ETH Twitter account gets maybe a dozen retweets every time. I mean, we should retweet it at least 200 times, every tweet from our official Wojak Coin ETH account. If you see the fake Wojak Twitter account, they get dozens of retweets. So, there's no excuse for us not to retweet our own token. Just get active. I know that is tough, especially on red days. It's not easy to get active, but this is really where character is being built. It's not on green days. Of course, I really enjoyed on a green day as well. I feel just my mind is more hyped. I feel better. I feel more confident. And on red days, it's kind of hard to come out and do a video. When you see the price just keep going down, especially when you don't have a lot of cash to buy more. But it's really on the red days, it builds your confidence in the project. And on red days, you want to reach out to other people, encourage them, to know that you're in the same trenches, you're fighting the same battle, and you feel what they feel, and we carry each other's burdens, so to speak. Um, and it really helps. I see it. I'm so glad to see several people just reaching out to other people within the community, just giving them pats on the back. Shout out especially to Christoph. I see that Christoph, your name has a Polish spelling, so considering that Wojak is a Polish meme, originated from Poland, you might be our representative from the meme's homeland. So thank you for reaching out to other people in the community. And don't you know send any, if you have time, don't you know like my posts or repost my posts, because I don't really need it. I'm still having the time of my life. You know Still be able to buy Wojak at these prices. But use your effort and time to encourage other people in the community. They are, a lot of them are hurt and discouraged, and they're waiting, dying to hear from all of us. So get active, really. Encourage one another, reach out to one another, and that's what the community is all about. And that's the true value of Wojak on ETH. It's not the market cap, it's not the meme IP, not the KOLs. It's really individuals like Christoph, like Algo, like Cherry, like Claus, um, like Chris Luth, you know, Ash, all of you. You're the Wojak community, and you're the value. The meme is the holder, really, the holder of the collective value of the community. So just encourage one another, build one another up, carry one another's burdens. I'll be out tomorrow. It's Sunday. Tomorrow is Sunday, so I'll be back on Monday, and I'll see you guys then. Take care.